This is Ashutosh Tripathi, and I once again welcome you to my YouTube channel, LEARN.COM. Today I am going to take up a very common topic, that is on which the questions are usually asked in the exam uh, with respect to 9th and 10th classes, that is question tag. So without me wasting much of your time, let's begin the topic. First, we'll try to understand what exactly a question tag is. See, as you can see on the screen, a question tag is a short addition to the statement asking for confirmation. And we use question tags to get our statements confirmed. Now see, every statement that we are given contains some or the other information. Now how to confirm that information? The tool which we use to confirm that information is termed as question tag. So we can say it is a device, or it is a tool, or it is an instrument which we use to confirm the information given in the sentence. Say for example, here you can see, we are proud of her. Now this is a statement, we are proud of her. Now here some information is given that the subject we, they are proud of the object her. So how to confirm this? If we want to confirm whether we are proud or not, so we are using the question tag aren't we. Similarly, she was not telling a lie, was she. Now here we are trying to understand what exactly a question tag is. Now how we are getting these question tags we'll cover in the next slide. So in this slide I just want you to learn what a question tag is. If someone asks you what is a question tag, you should be able to explain that it is a short addition to the given statement asking for confirmation. Let's get into the next slide. Now see, there is a basic rule for question tag. I've mentioned here basic rule. That is, if the statement is positive, the question tag is negative, and if the statement is negative, the question tag is positive. So it goes in this way. Now you have to, as soon as you get the statement and you have to solve it, first you have to analyze whether the given statement is positive or negative. Now this you can easily do. Sentences that contains negative words like no, not, neither, none, etc. are called negative sentences, and those which do not contain these negative words are the positive ones. So the first thing which we have to do is to identify whether the given statement is positive or negative, because depending on that we have to form the question tag. As you can see, the positive statements has negative question tag, positive statement has a negative question tag, and the negative statement has a positive question tag. Here not is added in the tag, so it is negative. You can notice that in the statement no negative word is used. That is why we have used the negative word in the question tag. But in this sentence, not word is already there in the statement, so we are not using the negative word in the tag, so that it can be positive. So this is the basic rule which you should always keep in mind while solving the question tags, that positive statements will have negative question tag and negative statements will have positive question tag. Okay, this slide is regarding the formation of the question tag. Now the question tag consists of only two words, helping verb and pronoun. Helping verbs, or you can say auxiliary verbs. So helping verb and pronoun. See, I have mentioned here the question tag consists of only two words, helping verb and pronoun. Now some common helping verbs that are usually used, I have mentioned in the bracket, like is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, can, could, would, should, will, shall, need, etc. And the pronouns that we generally use are I, we, you, they, he, she, it. So now see the example. Madhu is proud. So here the question tag consists of two words. First one is the helping verb, second one is the pronoun. In the second sentence also, I don't like to get up late. Do I? helping verb and the pronoun. So every question tag will consist of only two words, the helping verb and the pronoun. Again, you can see the basic rule is applied here. The sentence is positive, that is why the question tag is negative. Not is inserted here. This sentence already it is negative, not is already here, so the tag is positive. Fine. Okay. Now we will take up the various. I have divided the topic into three cases for your convenience. Let's take the case 1. Means you can whatever question you get in the exam, you can solve with the perspective of these three cases. You can put every question into one of these cases. So I have divided this topic into three cases. The first case is that when the statement already contains the helping verb and pronoun. This helping verb and pronoun is already present in the statement. So such examples or such questions when you get, that is, which comes under the case 1, that is the two things which are required to form the question tag, helping verb and pronoun. Both are already present in the statement. See the examples that I have taken. He is going to England. He is going to England. First you have to apply the basic rule, that is positive or negative. So this sentence is positive. It means our question tag will be negative. Now, always remember the question tag consists of two words, the helping verb and the pronoun. Now here the helping verb is already present. The pronoun he is already present. So both the things that is required to form a tag is already present in the statement. All you need to do is only add or remove not for the negative verb. Since it is a positive sentence, that is why we are writing helping verb plus pronoun. See, I told you now, the tag consists of two words, first helping verb and then pronoun. So we are writing the helping verb is and he. Now we are adding not because we have to make it negative. Second example, we should not violate the rules. We should not violate the rules. First apply the basic rule. This is a negative sentence, so the tag will be positive. Now see, the helping verb should already present, the pronoun we already present. So both the things are already present. Simple. Only you have to write the tag helping verb plus pronoun. Should be. We are not supposed to add not here because not is already in the sentence. Next example, the bus is red in color. The bus is red in color. Now here it is a positive statement. Now here we have the helping verb is. The helping verb is already present, but there is no pronoun. There is no pronoun in the sentence. But don't worry, in absence of the pronoun, what we are having is the subject. So you have to focus on the subject. Now the subject here is the bus. So what pronoun we can use for the bus? We use it because it is used for non-living things. So we can replace this subject with the pronoun it. So now we have both the helping verb as well as the pronoun. Is the helping verb, it is the pronoun. So since it is a positive statement, that's why we have to insert not here. Isn't it? Let's take up the next example. I needn't attend the meeting. I needn't attend the meeting. Now here again, need is the helping verb, I is the pronoun. Simple. We have to remove not because it is already used in the statement. So make the tag positive. Need I. John will tackle this problem. John will tackle this problem. Now here we have the helping verb will here. But again we are not having pronoun, but we are having the subject as John. Now we know John is a boy or John is a male, and for boys and male we use the pronoun he. That is why we are using here won't he. Now the point to be taken care of here is that while using will not, the contracted form of will not is won't. So don't get confused. Some of the students who come across this thing first time, they write it as willn't. So there is no such word willn't which exists in English. Will not, the contracted form of will not is won't. Won't he. Fine. Let's take up the next case now. Case 2. This is the most important case. When the helping verb is not present in the statement. Means pronoun you can easily get. And if the pronoun is not present, there will be subject, so you can convert the subject into pronoun. But what if there is no helping verb in the statement? It means if there is no helping verb, then there will be the main verb in the sentence. So for such examples, we have given a chart which you can see on your screen. If such statements come in the exam, first you analyze the statement or the given sentence, that it is in present tense or past tense. Right? So if the sentence is in past tense, we have to use the helping verb did. Simple. If the sentence is in past tense, you have to use the helping verb did. But if the sentence or the statement is in present tense, you have to use the helping verb do or does. So in present tense, we have two helping verbs, do or does. Now don't get confused that in present tense, which helping verb you are supposed to use. So this confusion, you can get it cleared by the subject or the pronoun used in the sentence. So always remember, do is always used with I, we, you, they and plural subjects. Whereas does is used with he, she, it and singular subjects. So in case of present, if you identify the statement as present, then look for the subject or the pronoun. Depending upon that, you have to use do or does. If there is I, we, you, they or plural subject in the statement, you have to use do. If there is he, she, it and singular subject, you have to use does. And if the sentence is in past, you have to use did. So simply you can remember that in case of when there is a case that helping verb is not present in the statement, you are supposed to use these three, that is do, does and did. Let's take the examples. So Meera invited you to her birthday. Now see Meera is a girl, it's a subject, girl. So the pronoun will be she. So we get the pronoun here. Now we can see there is no helping verb, but there is main verb invited, which is in past tense. So for past tense, as I told you, which helping verb we have to use? We have to use did as the helping verb. So we got did as helping verb and she as pronoun. Two things clear? The two basic things which you require to form a question tag is the helping verb and pronoun. Now both we got here. Because it is in past tense, so helping verb is did. Subject Meera, pronoun is she. Now don't forget the basic rule. This is the positive statement. So we have to add not here. Didn't she? Didn't she? Mukul drives fast. Now again, Mukul is a boy. So pronoun is he. That is very easy. Main verb drives. So whenever the verb ends in s or es, when the verb ends in s or es, it is in present tense. So for present tense, we have to use do or does. Either do or either does. Now Mukul. See, Mukul is a boy. So what pronoun we have to use here? He. Now where is he? See here. He falls under does. He falls under does. So the helping verb we have to use here is does. Since the sentence is positive, we are adding not here. Doesn't he? Right? Next example. Children like to play. Children like to play. Now children is the plural subject. That is why the pronoun will be they, because for plural subjects the pronoun used is they. Like, because with plural subjects we use first form of the verb, so it is in present tense. So sentence is positive. That is why don't they. Now why don't they? Because children, the pronoun we have to use here is they. Now where can we find they? See, they falls under do. So they is always used with do. That is why we are using the helping verb do and the pronoun they. Since the statement is positive, so we are doing not here. Don't they. They defeated the enemy. They defeated the enemy. And the pronoun is already present. They. Helping verb is not present, but main verb is in past tense. Defeated, it is in past tense. Past tense means did. Since the sentence is positive, didn't they. The bus comes on time. The bus comes on time. The bus, again, subject is the bus. Means the pronoun for it will be it. For non-living things, we use it. Comes. Again, the verb is ending with s or es. Present tense. So present tense, we have to use either do or does. Now here what pronoun we are having? It, and it falls under does. So we have to use does as the helping verb and it as the pronoun. Since the sentence is positive, therefore the tag is negative. Doesn't it? Fine. Let's move to the next slide. Case 3. Case 3 is very simple. These are the cases of definite cases. Here we have to take up definite cases, means fixed things. You are not supposed to apply any logic. Fixed tags are there. If such question comes, you have to directly write the answer. So in case 3 there are 3 points. The first one, the statements which begin with I am. These are statements containing I am. If any statement comes in the exam which contains I am or begins with I am, then you have only 2 question tags for that. Either it is aren't I or am I. Aren't I or am I. The only thing which we have to keep in mind is identify whether it is positive or negative. If the sentence containing I am is a positive statement, the question tag is aren't I. If the sentence containing I am is a negative statement, the question tag is am I. It is very easy. Whenever statements containing I am comes in the exam, only these 2 question tags will be there, aren't I or am I, depending upon whether the sentence is positive or negative. If it is positive, aren't I? If it is negative, am I. Just keep in mind, no logic you have to apply. So the example, I am careful while walking on the road. Sentence is beginning with I am. Now it is positive or negative. Since it does not contain any negative words, so it is a positive sentence. That's why we are using aren't I. For positive, we are using aren't I. I am not coming with you. I am not coming with you. There is not is used here. It is a negative statement. That is why we are using am I. So for the point number 1, only thing you have to keep in mind is that sentences beginning with I am has only 2 tags, aren't I and am I, depending upon whether they are positive or negative. Point number 2. Now all these statements beginning with let's always take the question tag shall be. Any sentence which begins with let's sentences beginning with let's means they are suggestions. So sentences beginning with let's will always take the question tag shall be. Let's go outside and play, shall be. Let us sit in the sun, shall be. So these 2 points are very simple. Just you have to remember the case. These are that's why I have mentioned here definite cases. You are not supposed to think a lot over it. They are fixed answers. Fine. Let's move to the next point. Third point of definite cases. If the statement given in the exam is an imperative statement. Now, imperative statements, as you know, imperative sentences or statements are those which show order, request, advice or suggestion. So for positive imperatives or the positive imperative sentences, you can use won't you or will you. Both can be used. No problem with it. For positive imperative sentences, you can use won't you or will you. Both are allowed. But if it is a negative imperative sentence, you have to use will you. So some of you can say that why to bother by identifying positive or a negative? We can directly write will you, because will you is applied, can be applied in both the sentences. So that's okay, no problem. Because in the beginning I took up a basic rule that for positive sentences negative question tag and negative sentences positive question tag. So keeping in mind that basic rule, if you will go with it, positive imperatives will take won't you, negative imperatives will take will you. For example, don't disturb me. Don't disturb me. Let me make one thing more clear to you here. How to identify imperative sentences. There is one way that you can identify if there is an order or there is a request or advice or suggestion. So it is an imperative sentence. There is one more way. In imperative sentences, you won't find any subject there. They directly begin with verb. See, don't, please, have, don't, all are verbs. So sentences, they directly begin with verb. Don't disturb me. Now it is a negative sentence. So we are using will you. Because for negative we use will you. Please help me. Request. Won't you. You can use will you also, but keeping in mind the basic rule, I am using won't you. Please help me. Won't you. Have a cup of coffee. Positive imperative. Won't you. Don't forget to wake me up. Negative imperative. Will you. So in the point number 3, the only thing you have to keep in mind that in case of imperative sentences, two fixed question tags we have won't you and will you. For positive, you can use won't you. For negative, you can use will you. Now, if the imperative sentences begin with let me, let him, let her, let them, let Karan or any name is there, etc., use will you. So, let me do this work, will you? Let him go, will you? So, such cases, we take the question tag will you. Now, this is all what we have about the question tags. In the next video, I'll be coming up with some examples based on the question tag. Thank you for watching the video. Keep on liking and subscribing my channel.